toss it out. We don't need it in the house. If the can't hang, the beat don't bend. If the can't hang, the beat don't bend. If the can't hang, the beat don't bend. If the can't hang, the beat don't bang. I'm finna go. She want me to treat her like, so I'm finna go. Throw it back, shot it, toss it up. She a boss, but I'm finna boss her up. Break her with that, call him up. She left him cause I'm finna.
I feel like free up on the replay. You, I came with the hundreds, but the came too. She carry with.
Welcome. Ladies and gentlemen, to Game 1. 2K Sports presents the playoffs of the NBA. I'm Kevin Harlan. With me at the table, Greg Anthony and Richard Jefferson. And we've also got Hall of Famer David Aldridge reporting from the sideline. It's the Philadelphia 76ers facing Brooklyn. You look at Brooklyn. They come in as the third seed, favored to win this series.
Kevin, I think it's so important to get off to a good start. You just can't assume because you have the home court advantage you're going to win the series. You still have to play solid basketball.
Taking a look at Brooklyn, you know, tonight Greg's going to tell us a lot about how they match up in the series at both ends of the court.
Yeah, we can talk about how well these teams match up in terms of talent, but in terms of how they match up in style, that's what we'll find out right now.
The 76ers shooting their first free throw of the game right now. Pass to Griffin. Buries the long-range jumper.
And he's not going to miss that sort of an opportunity from deep.
Davis inside. Griffin with the steal. About 1 minute into the first. Picked by Griffin. Oh, Griffin in position. Throws down the alley-oop slam.
And how about the communication between teammates on that alley-oop?
And that's what you need to pull that thing off.
That's a surprise. I mean, really out of character for him to miss when the defense is not right up on it.
Out to Bird. Pass to Chamberlain. It's stolen by Barkley. And it's Griffin with the rebound. Bird right side. And it's in there.
He just makes it look so easy on offense. Like, who takes pleasure in torturing defenses? He does.
Now here is Davis. Pass to Iverson. Screen by Barkley. The drive by Iverson. Another miss by Philadelphia. And it's Allen Iverson with the foul. That is his first foul of the game.
Personal foul. Second team foul.
Looking it over.
Embiid with no problem getting in your grill defensively.
Out of bounds. Philadelphia takes possession. If you're just tuning in, we played about 2.5 minutes here in the first. Here's Davis. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. Philadelphia shooting their second and third shots at the line right here. He misses the free throw. And he's good on the second. Off the mark, his first miss of the game, 1 for 2. Here's Iverson. That's good. Great play set up by T-Mac, Tracy McGrady.
You gotta love his hustle, leaving the defense no time to react.
And all of a sudden, that man was just on the other end. Wow.
Bird outside. Down to 5 on the shot clock. And they double up Butler. Here's Griffin. Off target from three-point range.
He just looks off this quarter. It looks like he's forcing it a bit right now. A little bit in his head.
And Griffin sends it back. Pass to Chamberlain. And Chamberlain with the stuff.
And that's just too easy. The size, strength, length. No way to stop Chamberlain once he gets the ball in that close.
Iverson outside. And here we go. Brooklyn fast break. Got that bucket in no time at all. He's got 5.
Boy, he is looking confident. Love how they're using him so far.
Yeah, when he gets engaged this early in the game, it's bad news for the defense. He can roll this start throughout the rest of the game.
Barkley gets the bucket.
And a nice job here early of establishing an inside presence.
Bird outside. And it's off from three-point range. The 76ers trail by 3. Iverson outside. Pass to Embiid. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
Yeah, it's such a simple yet effective move. Embiid executing the pump fake.
And Philadelphia will go for a different look here. Brooklyn with the ball. Outside Kidd. And he tries off the glass, but it's no good. Here's Maxey. And it's all evened up.
Sometimes you just got to look away, man. I felt that move from Maxey.
Kidd with it. Pass to Buzelis. And then Buzelis with the dunk.
And the one-hand slam just looks so pretty when it's in his hand and he's the one doing the slam.
Agreed. He is smooth as silk, even on a power finish.
Yeah, really good defensive play to cut him off there and square up.
Personal foul. Second team foul. In for Philadelphia, number 18, Jaden.
There's 45 seconds left in the first. Three-pointer, Kidd, and rebounded by McDaniels. Here's Holiday, and he drives in. Count it.
Just slashing to the rim. Holiday moving with such force and purpose.
Here's Kidd, and rejection by McDaniels. Lets it go with a 3. It's good. He makes his first shot of the game. Brooklyn with the ball. They trail by 3. Now here's Kidd. Still scoreless.
Side out.
And the foul on Drew Holiday.
Personal foul.
That's his first foul.
You know what? Tried to step in and cut him off, but just didn't get there quick enough.
Taken away by Holiday.
And how about the anticipation? Just sniffed that one out, knew exactly when to make the move.
He hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
You know, we talk about it all the time, guys. Those second chance buckets, always the result of that extra effort.
The basket's coming early and often in the first quarter. 76ers lead by 5. And we'll get the second quarter underway on the other side of this break. And we're ready to get back into the action here in Game 1. Let's see what this quarter has in store for us. And guys, what's your take on the 76ers so far?
Well, in that first quarter, they were intent on just pounding the ball down low.
And let me tell you, when you establish a physical edge, it gives you a mental edge too.
Now here's Iverson. His second shot goes in, off to a good start, 2 for 2.
Nice work on the interior. Maxey looks so composed amongst those trees.
The screen from Kemp. Kidd with it. Now Smith defending. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. It's going to be on Josh Smith. Brooklyn shooting their first free throws of the night right here.
And Kidd, really just a nightly triple-double threat. Big point guard who can score, pass, and also rebounds the ball.
It's not often you see him fail to deliver at the line like this.
Now here's Kemp after the miss from Allen Iverson. Kemp inside, off target at the rim. Over in the corner, McDaniels. And he can't extend the lead to double digits. Brooklyn trails by 7. Just over 1 minute has passed here in the second quarter. Kidd with the bucket.
And Kidd using that size well inside. Fantastic with the read of the D there and exploiting the weakness.
Maxey. Rebounded by Kemp.
And on an open look like that, he's very gifted at making the weak coverage pay.
Oh, and he went for the two-hander on the slam, using some muscle.
Some urgency from him there, sure. Here's Maxey. Iverson left side. Shot clock at 6. The second chance effort. And that basket's going to count, folks. Gets the goaltending call right there.
Yeah, that's a tough call for the ref to make there. I'm not sure it was on the way down, but that's how they saw it.
For the 3. Rebound by the 76ers. From 18 feet away. And Davis puts it in. And the 76ers lead by 7. Quarter 2 and just under 2.5 minutes gone by. Pass to Chamberlain. And he uses the glass on the layup.
But here's the problem. No one's got the strength to move Wilt off his spot, and no one has the height to challenge the shot at its point of release. Another foul to give him 3 before the half. Something to keep an eye on, guys.
Here's Barkley. He has 5. Into the lane. And then Barkley with the dunk.
And that's the thing about a superstar like Embiid. He does have a score-first mentality, but he trusts his teammate. He knows when to make the right pass.
The shot by Buzelis, no good.
And battling hard on the glass, they hold the advantage here so far.
McGrady with the ball. And it's Buzelis picking him up. Now, here is Barkley. 7 points in the game. And Jason Kidd picks up a foul. That is his first foul of the game. Just under 3.5 minutes played here in the second quarter. Here's Barkley. And Barkley throws it down.
Yeah, I mean, maybe could have tried for a more memorable dunk than that one.
And we know he's capable of those memorable ones.
Really nice job there by Buzelis. Already sees the floor at a high level.
On the wing, Holiday. Misses the 3. Brooklyn trails by 7. Pass to Kidd. Happy to see that one go in for a second make in 5 attempts.
They are attacking the rim and getting great results.
Here's Davis. Kidd grabs the board. Brooklyn with the ball. Fires the three. Rebound by Joel Embiid. The 76ers leading by 5. And Jason Kidd picks up a foul. That's foul number 2 for him. Here's Barkley. He's got 9. The 76ers again can't hit it.
Well, they'll be happy with that look, even though it didn't fall.
Tough to watch those miss. I'm sure they'll convert the next chance.
Here is Daniels. From 11 feet away. And again, it's Brooklyn converting. 1:09 left in the first half of the game. Inside. Here's Embiid. Assertive move by Embiid.
The assist totals, Kevin, just continue to grow. They're way ahead in that category. Ball movement has been flawless.
Now, Buzelis. 4 on the shot clock. Takes it inside. To the paint. Here's Holiday. And he gets the friendly spin, and that one drops. Now it's a 7-point 76ers lead.
Yeah, the chemistry has been terrific. Really impressed with their offensive execution.
Outside Kidd. And Embiid with the block.
Yeah, defensively, Embiid can take over a game with his reach. Big block from him there.
There's 14 seconds left in the first half. 5 to shoot. They double-team Bird. And they force the shot clock violation. Great team.
Substitution on the court.
And here's Doherty. Down low. Knocked away. And stolen by Butler. And so it's Philadelphia, bringing the quarter to a close with a 7-point lead. And they've done a phenomenal job down low, so many of their points coming right at the rim. We'll take a quick break and then back to the action here. And we're with you again as our round 1 coverage continues. On the wing, Tracy McGrady. Stolen by Bird. No good on the shot. Great D that time from Davis. Here's Iverson. Got a piece of it. Here's Butler. Driving in. Oh, and the jam by Butler.
Just great intensity there. Butler just doesn't settle for simple finishes off the drive. He is trying to make a statement.
And they recover it. Pass to Embiid. Embiid throws it down.
Defense looks helpless against Embiid on that slam. He's just too physical.
And about a minute of action so far in the third quarter. Out to Bird. In the corner, it's Griffin. Edey can't hit. The 76ers leading by 7. Here's Davis. He takes it in. Here's McGrady. That's in there. Davis with the assist. McGrady's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3.
They need a bucket in a big way here to regain some confidence.
Nothing just seems to be bouncing his way today. Mama said there'd be days like this. They have missed his production.
Butler feeling out of it. Five on the clock. He drains it as the shot clock ticks down. 7 points in the game.
That's just smart basketball right there. Finding a way to get a high percentage shot on offense.
Here's Davis. And there's the drive. And that one, good. Davis has got the lead up to 10 now for the 76ers. A little under 2.5 minutes gone by here in the third. Pass to Buck. Here's Edey. And the rejection by Embiid.
Every year he's a defensive player of the year candidate. His instincts, that's what makes Embiid outstanding. And his awareness of when to go for the block.
Here's Bird. Off the inbound, no good.
They have been Ward dominant in this game. That's definitely been a factor in cracking this huge lead. And it's encouraging seeing Iverson just bury the three ball. When he's got that shot going, he is basically unguarded. And I gotta say, sort of surprising he goes for a slam that difficult when they're trailing.
But still a magnificent move to the rim. And Brooklyn has possession following McGrady's three-point attempt. Griffin inside. And Barkley sends it back. That's out of bounds. Brooklyn will retain possession.
Into the lineup for Philadelphia.
A little under 2.5 minutes off the clock now here in the third. Clock is at 3. Here's Bird. And rebounded by McDaniels. Philadelphia leading by 11. Smith outside. Driving to the basket. And then Smith with the dunk.
And Smith moves like a guard to the rim. This is how explosive he can be.
And it's Butler missing.
And they've won the rebound battle so far, and it's translated to the scoreboard.
They set a physical tone early on, and they're being rewarded for their efforts.
Unwilling to let up, even for a moment. That's his killer instinct, just fanning the flame.
Always plays hard until the final whistle, no matter what the situation is.
Here he goes. Edey with the rebound. Brooklyn trails by 13. Back to Griffin. And look at how the hustle game has been going for the 76ers.
They have found a lot of success in transition, running at every opportunity and getting points before the defense can get set.
That's been all night long. And also dominating the offensive boards, and that's been winning them a lot of extra looks at the hoop.
Cross contact on the shot, and now a three-point play chance as he'll head to the line. He's going to send Tyrese Maxey to the line. They get Jason Kidd.
The thing you love about Maxey is that he always has a smile when he's out there. He's enjoying himself, and he embraces the challenge that the game presents.
They're scoring boatloads of buckets. It's raining buckets from inside.
Outside, Maxey. Here's Doherty. It's rebounded by David Robinson. Although they're down big right now, Greg, still plenty of time left in this one.
At this point, they got to take it one possession at a time.
Now here's Griffin. 7 points in the game. Nice ball movement by Brooklyn. Brooklyn needs to get off a shot here. For 3, Kidd.
This is the definition of forcing it. He's trying to get himself going, but taking tough shots just won't do it.
Here's Holiday. Rebound, Brooklyn. Outside, Griffin. Off the mark there with the three-point shot. Here's Maxey. That one doesn't drop. He gets it up. The shot comes out. And so it's the Philadelphia 76ers with a 14-point lead as we bring the quarter to a close. They've excelled in the open court.
Come on, fans, it's the fourth quarter.
And we're happy to have you back for more playoff basketball here in round 1. Brooklyn trails by 14. Pass to Buzelis. Good in the assist to Kidd.
Buzelis showing a little bit of everything with that quick release.
Screen by Barkley. Davis. And it's denied. Daniels with it. Outside Kidd. Pass to Buzelis. Robinson left side. Three-pointer, Daniels. And again, Brooklyn with the triple.
And you know what? One of the few bright spots in this game for them today. He's kept his edge even though they've been trailing.
And Davis gets it to go.
When you allow good scorers to get uncontested shots at the rim, no wonder you're losing.
That's a great possession. Put your best players in a position to succeed.
Goes up with a stripe. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
Personal foul.
And you get the sense that guys are still trying to figure out how to guard Buzelis.
The 76ers making a switch here. Both good from the line that time.
For a star like him, you get lots of opportunities at the line, and he's great at cashing them in.
Here's McGrady. Out to Barkley. Outside, Davis. Over to the left wing. From way outside, Joel Embiid.
Really in a good position thanks to the accuracy from beyond.
Bird outside. Pass to Buzelis. Tries again. And the layup is up and in.
And how about that finish by Buzelis, the rookie, getting it done.
And so it's Davis. He'll bring the ball up for the Philadelphia 76ers. 9-point game. Now here's Iverson. Butler with the steal. And Chamberlain gets it to go.
Oh, nice pass by Butler. He can be tricky to defend because he can take the shot or give it up just as easily.
And we will have a timeout called by Nick Nurse. He has decided it's the right time to talk. A moment now to hear from our sideline reporter, Hall of Famer David Aldridge. David.
Well, during that break, Coach Nick Nurse talked to his team. Now he wants his team to stop playing it safe. He said, we've got this lead by doing what we do. We can keep it if we don't get too cautious. Play our game. Kevin?
All right, David, thanks. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
Second personal foul.
And what I appreciate about Butler is how tough he is. This guy welcomes going into contact while shooting.
And so Butler nails both of them.
And they came out of the locker room after halftime with a much more physical approach than what we saw in that first half.
Here's McGrady driving the lane, and the layup falls. And the 76ers lead by 7.
Like the size McGrady has inside. Fantastic at kind of angling his body there for the interior shot.
And Smith with the stuff.
Those are the kinds of plays that win games. Really savvy D, and give him credit for looking to go straight up the court.
And Chamberlain with the stuff.
Textbook. Nice pass. Great catch. Even better finish.
Philadelphia leading by 7. McGrady with the ball. Chamberlain picks him up. And finished off by Jordy.
Yeah, and you got to respect the size McGrady has. Easily seen over the defense there to spot the open man.
Off target from outside.
That is not the shot they needed there. You got to work it around and get a better look.
Philadelphia moving the ball around. Jams it with authority.
Doing it with style. McGrady punishing the D for giving him that kind of airspace.
Bird outside.
Remaining in the game, 2 minutes.
Over McGrady. And a little luck that time, but it drops.
Not all his mid-range jumpers are created equal. That's one they'll take all night long.
McGrady outside. Stolen by Bird. Takes it off the glass.
Works that one inside nicely.
Philadelphia leading by 7. Tracy McGrady on the wing. With the drive. There's the killer two-handed slam.
And McGrady has an impressive vertical there, showing once again with how well he dunks the basketball.
On the wing, Bird. Puts it 5. Another one falls for Brooklyn. Maxey with it. Tracy McGrady on the wing. Shoots. Chamberlain with the rebound. And so it's Brooklyn with it. 1:03 left in the fourth quarter. To the right side. It's stolen by McGrady. It's up a 3. Chamberlain with the rebound.
And the defense dodged one right there. Not the guy you want to leave open.
It drops. Oh, and that cuts the lead to just 5.
Seems like nothing bothers Larry Bird. He looks relaxed, scoring, even in a high-stakes moment.
And we will have a timeout called by Nick Nurse. And he wants to see some changes out there right away and right now. There's 42 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Here's McGrady. Good on the three-point shot.
With the game firmly in hand.
No let up with these guys. They're going for the throat now.
Tracy McGrady on the wing. And there's the slam dunk to finish it off.
And credit the whole team. It was a focused, concerted effort to put this one away.
And it felt like they just flipped the switch to go on that run and seal the game. Saving their best basketball for the end. Always smart.
So Philadelphia wins it. A big playoff win for them. But what isn't, Greg, big in the postseason, huh?
Great point. I really just love the composure with which they played tonight. It's easy to get too keyed up for postseason basketball, but they kept their heads and just went.
People falling, go money calling. 34 feel like Giannis. Niggas Giannis, bro, that's behind me. Get on side me, I don't party. And the mic money Scotty. Try me. Harley, Harley. I say, foot like I want go hit Barney. It's like Barney, and I live it, you record it. Daytime, nighttime, foreign. No, got it party. Why she think she party? Hey, old time you know I ain't getting none. I like my boy. She 5, sorry. I'm tired, I'm way too big. I know you weak, baby, don't lie. I know you sleep. Hey, when I get home, I just want you already know I don't. Hey, what you doing with all that? I know you know what I mean. Got plenty and plenty cash. Life ain't nothing but a feet. I hope you know that I don't play cards around me. Hit behind this, I dog me. Hey, I went too good at math. On God, I run with problems. Hey, I'm a money harlot. I need all of it. People falling. Go money calling. 34 feel like Giannis. Niggas Giannis. Hey, bro, that's behind me. Get on side me. I don't party. My money Scotty. Try drive me.
Playoff basket. Ball here on 2K Sports. Game 2. We're bringing it to you live.
This is Brian Anderson with Hall of Famers Grant Hill and Doris Burke. Allie LaForce, our reporter. You take a look at Philadelphia.
Well, there are no easy games in the playoffs, and a closeout can be extra challenging. These guys need to stay focused and make sure they don't waste an opportunity to effectively put these guys away.
To the right side. Here's Chamberlain. No good. Here's Iverson. Rebounded by Butler. You take a look at Philadelphia. From outside, off the mark.
And he almost made them regret defending him so loosely.
Here's Iverson. He's now 1 for 2 with that bucket.
From the mid-range here and early. I mean, really gives the defense just another thing to worry about.
They're basically saying you're going to have to guard us at every point on the floor tonight if you're going to have any chance.
Here's Chamberlain. The Sixers getting their last shot to go. Brooklyn, no good that time either. Here's Barkley. The back iron and sinks it.
This guy a tough cover for any defender. Creative and assertive scoring the ball.
Griffin outside. Three-pointer off the mark.
Well, conversions have been a problem. 0 for 4.
And the lead increases on a crazy offensive sequence.
Man, the dunk alone would have been incredible, let alone the fact that it came off a 10-point pass. Gets his second attempt to go. Now he's 1 for 2.
And there it is. After 4 straight misses, finally nail one.
From the high post. And the 76ers tack on 2 more.
Well, 9 times out of 10, that probably is a miss, but somehow he finds a way.
And he lays it up and in.
Just taking it right to the rim, and no one was there to greet him.
I think defensively, that is not the way you want to start. Giving up high percentage looks, that doesn't typically end well. Just over 2.5 minutes played here in the first.
And just a great job of getting there first and absorbing the contact.
The Sixers lead by 4. Outside Davis. Pass to McGrady. From the line. No luck on that one.
Well, that's a blown defensive coverage, but it doesn't matter. He cannot answer the bell.
Here's Bird. Now here's Griffin. Here's Bird. Here's Chamberlain. Second shot opportunity. Rebound by Philadelphia.
Well, defensively, if you allow him to get this close, you're playing with fire. He just happened to miss that one.
Here's McGrady. Chamberlain pulls it in. And here in the first quarter, a little over 3.5 minutes played. Here we go, one-on-one. Here's McGrady. Oh, and that one, no question, powered it down.
And this kind of six slam is just one of the reasons this team is in charge of this game right now, B.A.
You know, there's an edge the way they played and a confidence they're not afraid to show.
And that's what happens when you don't take care of the ball.
Hey, that makes the turnover hurt even more.
At the end of the day, though, it's 2 points. Don't hang your heads. Let's get refocused and play with more patience.
Both teams will make substitutions. Brooklyn trails by 8. Into the lane. Kidd with the bucket.
Well, you get exactly what you want right there. Clean look, right at the cup. Nicely done.
Now the 76ers with it. Now Maxey. Launches it. It's hauled in by Robinson.
And I'm surprised that didn't go down. I mean, I'm sure he is too.
Screen by Robinson. To the paint. Yeah, big finish by Robinson.
How good a playmaker are we watching? Always leading, always trying to create for others.
Maxey attacking. Here's Smith. Again, the Sixers score. 1:14 left in the first quarter. Inside. It's Iguodala on the wing. Here's Kemp. And the shot goes down.
When they get their opportunity to punch it inside, they don't hesitate.
And Maxey's got the ball here for the 76ers. 4-point game. Tries it from the top of the key. And it's good as he snugs it right through the net.
Getting out to a nice lead. Great flow and great execution.
Screen by Robinson. Pass to Kemp. And here's Robinson. Clock at 6. Here's Kemp. And the shot clock expires. 24-second violation. 23 seconds left to play in the first quarter. Pass to Doherty. Back to Maxey. Here's Doherty. Robinson defending. Here's Doherty. Over Robinson. And no good to start tonight. Missing his first attempt there. And that does it for the first quarter. Philadelphia on top. They're up by 6. After this break.
The away team.
And let's get you back to the action as game 2 is getting underway. And let's quickly check out the scoring breakdown here for the 76ers.
Well, it's all fast break points. Those easy buckets, they're so hard to come by in the NBA. So if you get a chance to run, you have to take advantage of it.
Another big component of their early game tonight has been points off turnovers. Great job converting on those chances.
That's 10 straight points they've given up in the painted area.
Here's McGrady. Kidd with the rebound.
I know that he has the ability and confidence to sink that shot. But better luck next time, maybe.
And for most guys, I think you only want to take that shot if you've hit a few in a row. That is absolutely a heat check.
Basket's good.
This team trusts Maxey to make good decisions with the ball.
Brooklyn trails by 6. Iguodala outside. Off target with the 3. So it's Philadelphia now. Here's Iverson. There's the drive. And there's the slam dunk to finish it off.
And he gives up some size inside, but makes a great adjustment on the finish.
Well, he's attacking, he's forcing the issue, and that's simply stated a terrific play.
Just over a minute has passed here in the second quarter. On the wing, Daniels. Here's Robinson. Philadelphia grabs the miss. Here's Iverson. He's got 5. Here's Barkley. Out of bounds. It'll be Brooklyn's ball.
Substitution for the away team. Number 53.
Brooklyn trails by 9. Second quarter of action. About a minute and a half played. Kidd. It's good from about 19 feet. Maxey surveys. Back to Embiid. Here's Barkley. 5 on the clock. over Iguodala. The Sixers with another miss. And Brooklyn with possession here. They trail by 7. A quick look, no good that time.
Well, the defense flat out awful right there, and he couldn't punish them for their mistake.
Here's McGrady. They grab their own miss. For 3, Maxey nails it from 3. Maxey's got 5 points.
Ooh, the range of Maxey is pretty impressive. He is consistent from beyond the arc.
And he dunks it down.
Well, deliver the pass where your teammate can do something with it. Nice.
Here's McGrady. Here's Barkley. And the 76ers another 3.
And just totally relentless, only increasing the intensity level.
One thing I enjoy is watching players who don't pay attention to the score. You lock in on the moment and play the right way.
Pass to Daniels. Here's McGrady. And he jams it home with authority.
Attacking the rim with power.
Tremendous finish. Here's Smits. Here's Kemp. To the inside. Here's an 8-footer. The shot by Kidd, no good. Philadelphia leading by 13. Here's McGrady. He has 6. Embiid, high post. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws.
Yeah, I love the use of the shot fake by Embiid. Smart basketball there.
And he makes both free throws.
This is about the last guy you want to send to the stripe right now. They keep fouling him, and he keeps making them.
2 minutes remaining in the first half. 2 minutes.
A minute 53 left in the second quarter. Joel Embiid with the board. Now Philadelphia with it. They're on a 15-4 run. And he's all alone. Jumps up. And it was still over the rim. Offensive basket interference. And Philadelphia making a change here.
Substitution for your 76ers. Brad Daugherty.
Philadelphia leading by 15. Now here's Davis. Lets the 3 fly. Knocks it down from distance. Davis has got 7 points in the game.
This defense is getting spaced out. 3 of the last 5 buckets have come from way beyond the arc.
Pass to Chamberlain. Stolen by Davis. Here's the break. And the basket by Holiday.
Their system is running smoothly, and the gap on the scoreboard is widening.
You do like that the offense is humming along. They're putting in the effort to distance themselves.
And that one drops for him.
And once more this half, they find a way to get great position inside.
Number 7. That's his first personal foul. 3rd team foul.
55 seconds left to play in the second quarter. Ooh, Griffin with the steal.
The D feels like it's everywhere, and that pass should not have been made.
Pass to Chamberlain. He drains that one after 2 misses. Now 1 for 3. There's 38 seconds left in the first half. Smith outside. From behind the arc. Right side Davis. Here's Doherty. Deflected. Here's Bird. Hasn't gotten one to fall yet. With 4 on the clock. Fires the 3. That misses. Would have counted had it gone. And so it's the Philadelphia 76ers with an impressive 16-point lead heading into the break. Tough to run with them. They get the ball up the court so fast. We'll be back in a moment. Great to have you with us again as we return to our coverage of round one. Brooklyn trails by 16. The kick out to Griffin. The three. Rebound by Philadelphia. They led the game at 1 point by 20. Here's McGrady. Spins. Takes the three. Sends it home from three-point land. McGrady's got 9.
He's just so hard to check. He can turn you one way, then use the spin move to make you look sad.
And it's Bird missing. Philadelphia leading by 19. Davis with it. 7 points in the game. Here's Iverson. And Butler with the block.
This guy's such a defensive leader. The intensity, the willingness to put yourself out there. That's a nice block.
Pass to McGrady. Shot clock at 6. From downtown. Missed it there. He's 4 for 9 now.
Just terrible defense. I don't know how he missed that shot.
Stolen by Davis. Here's Barkley. To the left wing. Here's Iverson. And it's off from three-point range.
All right, time now to pick it up. You're 1 for 4, and you certainly don't want to give your opponent momentum.
And as it goes out of bounds, Brooklyn able to keep possession.
Great read to get a hand in there and disrupt the play.
And offensively, a little bit of a careless toss. You could have used a better angle on that pass.
Oh, he hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
These defenders really need to man up, particularly in the lane.
Here's Barkley. And here's Embiid. Tries it from 19. Philadelphia with another miss.
Not how they hoped to start this half. 1 for 5, brick after brick. Let's start building the building.
Here's McGrady. Going inside. Chamberlain pulls it in. And so the ball out of bounds. Embiid touched it last. Brooklyn trails by 17. Here's Kidd. Some solid defense from Maxey. A little under 2.5 minutes gone by in the third quarter. Here's Barkley. Pass to McGrady. Oh, it's stolen by Iguodala. Here we go. Here's Kidd. Brooklyn, no good that time either. Here's McGrady. That's good. And now he's 5 for 11 in this one. Here's Kidd. Offensively, it's been a struggle for him.
Yeah, they need to string together some shots to have any kind of chance.
Well, the problem is they haven't gotten production from any other spot. But right now, this guy is cooking.
Pass to McGrady. Counted from distance. McGrady's got 14 points for the game.
That's his second make from distance this half after hitting none before that.
And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair.
And good whistle there.
Brooklyn shooting their first free throws of the evening. And he knocks down the first one.
Jason Kidd, 2 shots.
That one misses. Oh, deflected. Robinson with a steal. Kidd. Pass to Iguodala. 19-footer. Brooklyn, no good that time either.
Right now trying to get into a rhythm, but so far this quarter, boy, he is struggling to make anything go down.
Down low. Here's Doherty. And he throws it down. What a terrific lead pass.
Oh, what a pretty pass. Throw to the open spot. Lead your teammate perfectly.
And so it's Maxey who brings up the ball for Philadelphia. A 21-point lead, the biggest of the game.
A great job to establish position and square up.
So both teams changing it up here. Brooklyn trails by 21. Here's Kidd. 7 points in the game. Fades. It's wide right. Hits off the rim.
Boy, what a nightmare quarter for this guy. He's playing right into the hands of the defense at this point.
Pass to Smith. Holiday surveying the floor. 6 to shoot. Here's Doherty. Rebounded by Johnson.
When you're wide open like that, no need to fade away.
There's a minute 17 left in the third. No, stopping him there. Jams it in, and he's fouled. An opportunity at a three-point play. It's on Drew Holiday. And breaking down some numbers here, the hustle stats for the 76ers.
Well, the defense looks helpless trying to contain them in the open floor, and they've continued to exploit this advantage.
I think it's also important we have to acknowledge how many scoring opportunities they've created from their spectacular defense, getting a bunch of points off turnovers.
Oh, it's stolen by Iguodala.
You love that defensive effort right there showing up.
Up top, Johnson. Drives to the hoop. Oh, and he blocks it off the glass. Wow. For three, Maxey. Brooklyn pulls it in. Here's Daniels. Here's Robinson. And a big finish by Robinson.
Even though he's young, Daniels tends to make the right decisions with the ball in his hands.
Picked by Smith. To the middle. Out to the right wing. Outside Maxey. 6 on the shot clock. Pass to Doherty. Drops it in from 14 feet away.
He drops yet another dive, just facilitating this offense like a maestro.
Now here's Iguodala. Checked by Davis. Kidd with the bucket. Kidd's got 9 points.
Well, they're trying to establish their attack down in the paint, and make no mistake, these help their overall confidence.
And so it's the Philadelphia 76ers with an impressive 16-point lead heading into the break. And their defense has stood. Hello, everyone. Thank you for joining 2K Sports and our coverage of this first round. Philadelphia leading by 16. Davis down low. It doesn't go for him. Right wing. Here's Chamberlain. And he banks in the layup.
They just look so overwhelmed inside. That's why they continue to get attacked.
To the left side wing. Here's McGrady. Fires from deep. Chamberlain pulls it in.
And you just can't afford to give up that kind of look very often.
And he lobs it up. Stolen by Davis. .60 ticks off the clock here in the fourth. Here's Barkley. Philadelphia with another miss. Brooklyn trails by 14. And the officials signal the backcourt violation. Not careful there.
And they just keep making mistakes. I mean, that's back-to-back turnovers, which easily could have been prevented.
And the 76ers making a change here. Unable able to get the ball in bounds, and they got called for a 5-second violation.
He completely lost focus since the break, turning the ball over multiple times, and that's after no turnovers in the first half.
Oh, there's a killer two-hand slam.
Oh, I love this guy. Even when they're trailing, he works hard to put on a show.
Hey, that might be just what they need right now. And it's Smith penetrating. And it's rejected. And so it looks like the Sixers will retain possession here. Fourth quarter now. We're about a minute and a half in. Screen by Embiid. Here's Iverson.
Oh, they were money in the first half, but now they've leveled off some offensively.
Well, this has not been his finest hour, but give your teammates some credit for doing the job of stepping in.
Pass to Bird. Uses the glass to finish the layup.
Their defense just falls apart once the ball goes inside.
Philadelphia leading by 10. Davis down low. Got a piece of it. Oh, Embiid with the highlight of the night. Brooklyn with the ball. Oh, he goes up high for the two-handed slam.
Ooh, bouncy. That should give him a nice lift.
Good timing. They needed that one.
Well, sometimes it's about taking it into your own hands. That kind of individual play could spark his groove. Well, it hasn't been the most efficient game for this guy, but their team is fortunate to still be out in front.
Griffin tries yet again. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up. That's on Joel Embiid.
I don't mind that. I mean, they met him at the rim and temporarily prevented the points.
And timeout is called by Nick Nurse. He is not messing around, calling them into the huddle. And from the sideline, let's catch up with Allie.
I was able to listen in on what Nick Nurse had to say to the team. He kept it real with his team, telling them, I know you feel good about this lead, but let's not get lazy. Let's not act like this is a sure thing all of a sudden. Looking to keep their focus on the task at hand. Brian?
All right, Allie, thanks once again. That one misses, so he goes 1 for 2. Philadelphia leading by 9. Smith outside. Pass to McDaniels. Outside Maxey. Just 5 on the clock. Brooklyn pulls it in. They get it again. Inside. Here's Griffin. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting. That free throw misses.
They've been playing with much greater physicality this half. Getting themselves to the free throw line is a bust.
A look at the clock. A little under 3.5 minutes gone by in the fourth. Outside McDaniels. Pass to Smith. Here's Doherty. And now we've got an intentional
You don't want to stop the clock right there. I'm not quite sure what he was thinking.
First team foul.
McDaniels from long range. Chamberlain pulls it in. Brooklyn with the ball. They've gone on a 10-2 run, not allowing much. And here's Butler outside. And no good.
If you want to cut into a lead, you have got to trust your teammates and move the ball.
Pass to Doherty. Now Maxey. To the inside. Clock at 6. Ooh, Griffin with the steal. To the paint. Here's Chamberlain. And he converts the layup. Chamberlain's got 4 points in the quarter. And guys, what do you think about the hustle stats for Brooklyn?
Yeah, they've collected an impressive number of steals so far, using fast hands to force some turnovers and then scoring on the other end.
And let's give them credit to the shot blocking on display. They set the tone early and have kept the pressure on defensively.
And it's Bird missing.
He is too good a shooter, guys, to be left open like that. The defense just dodged a bullet there.
Ooh, Griffin with the steal. And they're pushing it up. He goes up. And Griffin slams it in.
You have to love their intensity right now, getting hot at the perfect time.
It took a shift in strategy, but it seems like they figured it out. Let's see if they can extend this run all the way to the finish.
And so it's Nick Nurse calling timeout here. The pressure is on, and he's got a plan to share with his guys. Minute 6 left in the fourth quarter here. Three-pointer, Embiid. Oh, Embiid knocking it down from downtown.
Here in the second half, they're really focused on stretching the floor.
And guys, boy, when you're hitting, it sure does work. It obviously opens up major options at the offensive end.
Chamberlain gets the bucket.
That lack of defensive intensity is not going to stop a player of his caliber from scoring.
And they're so close to putting this game away.
Yeah, B.A., you don't have to do anything crazy. Just run the clock and don't turn it over.
Back to Davis. And the 76ers another three.
You got to give them respect. They're doing everything they can to close this out.
Well, just terrific teamwork. Each guy doing his part. You love what you're seeing from them tonight.
Here's Bird. Nice touch on the bank shot.
Assistant number 7.
And here's Davis. He'll bring it up for the 76ers. Their biggest lead of the game was 21. Here's Barkley. Ooh, anticipated the pass. It's a turnover. And Philadelphia has possession. And with that win, they'll be moving on to round 2. And really, any win is...
But if it gotta be it, I guess I'ma beat it. You've been warned. I'm in this